What's up guys, welcome back to another video. So in this one we're going to talk about Open Insider. Now this video is going to be quick. I just want to kind of go over it real quick here for you guys. Open Insider is a tool that is going to allow you to see if there is any insider buys for a certain ticker. Now what I really like about it, because there are so many ways to see insider buys really, but what I really like about it is that it kind of lists it, so you can, if you're interested, you can look for opportunities within these things. Now the idea with an insider buy, in case if you're not familiar, is that an insider buy means that, you know, when someone inside a company, let's say Apple for example, goes and buys a stock. Now there are so many reasons people would sell a stock in a company. For example, let's say Apple CEO tomorrow goes and sell a little bit of his stocks, you know, like not a big deal. Now usually this insider sales are not a huge deal because people sell stocks for many reasons. It doesn't mean the company is going to go down. Maybe they just want to cash out, make a little bit of money, right? So that's usually the reason. But an insider buy usually is an indicator that the stock, something is going to happen in a company, and you know, or there's a potential, or the people inside the company feel that the company is undervalued. Okay, and the beautiful thing about insider buy and sells is that it is public information, so it's literally filed because legally it should be, and then you can see it. So this is where Open Insider comes in. It's a website, it's completely free, you know, and you can actually see if there's any insider buys and sells here, and you can see the ticker and everything. You can see the latest cluster buys, latest insider buys, all that stuff. You can like literally see all of them, and you know, see if you want to invest in these companies. Now obviously I said invest because, you know, you don't know, obviously we're talking about day trades here, but the reason I want to put this out here is that if you actually put a ticker that you want to trade, let's say you know, let's say I want to go for Apple, or for example, okay, so I want to go to Apple and see if there's any recent insider buys. So you see, I don't see any insider buys here. What I see is that insider sells. So not really anything interesting about this. So again, the point is that it gives you a lot of information that you actually don't have, you wouldn't usually have, and it's very cool because it gives you an idea. The reason I look at Apple is because if I'm trading TQQQ and SQQQ, you know, it is a very important thing. Apple is a huge part of the TQQQ and SQQQ, so you want to make sure that you know exactly what's going on inside Apple. All right, so that's what I mean. That's why I actually use this to, you know, understand if there's any insider bias, what is affecting it, and all that stuff. So I just want to share this with you guys. Definitely use it. The link to it is in the resource section. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll see you in the next one.